Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new BBC Micro Let's Play. Let's see if we can find the game that I want to play today. Shall we? There it is. Aardvark Software presents Zalaga. It's a clone of Galaga for the BBC Micro from 1983. The objective of Zalaga is to score as many points as possible by destroying insect-like enemies. The player controls a starfighter that can move left and right along the bottom of the playfield. Enemies swarm in groups in a formation near the top of the screen and then begin flying down towards the player. The game ends when the player's last fighter is lost by colliding with an enemy, being hit by an enemy shot, or being captured. Press return to continue. And from here we have the story made for this specific port. I guess you could call it that. Urgent Memflash. Coded ZZ plural Z alpha. Planet Zalaga under siege from unknown insectoid race. Send Kilorent extermination squad ASAP. We agree to the usual rates for planetary pest disposal. Message end. Get your butt in here, Tanner. I got a job for you. What is it this time? Rodents in the local Slatamax? I yelled. Nope. Insectoids. Get over to Zalaga and clean them up. Let me finish my calf, I replied. I knew my calf would be cold before I got back. I got my squad together, climbed into my ship, and punched up the mission brief on the vidlink. Pest. Giant insectoid. Species unknown. Pest details, impervious to everything except high-powered laser blasts. Other information, the insectoids attack in waves. There are 3 different types of insectoid. Guards. These are the lowest rank of insectoid, resembling old earth bees on a much larger scale. Drones. These are big, red, and mean, avoid at all costs. Queens, the highest rank. They seem to attack in set patterns. They also have one interesting feature. They can emit a beam capable of disabling members of your squad. If there are any members of your squad surviving and you are caught in the beam, you are automatically buddy boxed and you become a dual ship. If you are hit, only one of the ships in the dual ship will be destroyed. In order to test you, the aliens occasionally send a challenge wave. Your aim is to destroy every alien that attacks you. Destroy all 40, and a productivity bonus will be given. This concludes the briefing. Good luck, and remember, let's be careful out there. If you played Galaga, you know how this goes. And from here, you move left with caps lock and right with control, and you press return to fire. Obviously, if you're playing this on BBAM or virtually any BBC Micro emulator, you're not going to have caps lock and control next to each other. So I did some user-defined key mapping this time before I started this video. And here is the high score screen, high score table. Orlando, many thanks to NJMP, CAP, DCE, LPM, JD, KH, PC, SK, SJ, AD, IAT, RAL, Vol, Norsk. All at Akron Safat. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Acorn Soft. And from here, we can start the game. And it plays much like Zalaga, except there's one big problem. It's really fast. It's so fast that I can barely see the projectiles that are shot at me for whatever reason. And I can barely avoid being run into. And I am extremely fearful for my life right now. Well, as much as the game makes me fearful for my life, and I just lost my first life. Great. Now I'm going to have to wait to respawn it again. Yep. Game couldn't wait. and I can barely get out of the way of any projectiles that these enemies fire. It is exactly as annoying as you would expect it to be. So much so that I just stop focusing on the enemies that are flying around and just shoot the ones that don't. Until I got 2 left, in which case I don't have much of a choice. And I just have to remember where these guys come back from. Anyway, here's the challenge stage. And I couldn't shoot anybody. Gee, thanks a lot. Only 22 hits. 2,200 points, but at least I hit 10,000 on this way too fast game. And now they're not only firing at me, they're also coming at me super fast. Fun. Now that capture wave is supposed to hit me, but because I didn't have any other lives, it didn't do anything. If I get hit by the captured beam, I immediately get the double ship. I don't have to fight off the queen when it comes at me and then shoot it. And then I get the double ship. Nope, I just get it automatically. I'm going to go ahead and try this again, but it'll probably be my second and last try of this. And really trying to concentrate here, and it's to no avail. And can I get hit by that? Yes, I can. There's the double ship right then and there. I'm going to see if I can hold on to it, which is not the easiest thing in the world, apparently. Oh, you're going to stay all the way to the left? Yeah, we're just going to fire projectiles there. And how was I supposed to know that I would run into that without even firing directly at it? It's a fine game. It's a fine port. But it takes a while to get used to, and you can't make it any slower. I wish the game was a little slower. If it were, I'd probably enjoy it more. And there goes any chance at getting a double ship. I don't even know if you can get an extra life on this, because I can barely make any progress in it. And I feel like I really can't do anything in this game. And if I try to, I feel like it's for nothing. I mean, I'm afraid to even take the enemies on head on. Well, they're just flying directly at me. I'm afraid to take these things head on because they're so fast, and if they fire, I can barely avoid the shots. It's a great port. It's about as arcade sounding as you're going to get. I mean, it's very good graphics-wise, sound-wise, control-wise. I just wish it wasn't so fast. Also, I have to press control, not control, but caps lock just to get lowercase letters. Go figure. So, yeah. If you know how to play Galaga, you can play Zalaga. The graphics are what you'd expect. The sound is arcadey as all get out. And the control is about as good as it's going to get. And I didn't see any errors in the programming or anything. Except that it's too fast. I sound like a broken record here, but it's too fast. I wish the game was a little less slow. And if it were, I'd probably get on with this port. But this is what we got. Fun. Far from a horrible game, but if the speed was slowed down a tad, it would be better. And that's as much time as I want to spend with this Galaga clone as I would like to spend with it. Is it worth playing? Maybe. I don't know if there are other Galaga clones for the BBC Micro, but if there are, they're probably better than this one. More than likely. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this game. This has been Let's Play Zalaga for the BBC Micro. Hopefully I will come back with another game. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be bad. Maybe it'll be somewhere in between. Who knows? What happens if we press the brake key? Just that, I guess. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.